Nah, she not in class because of
Good
certain
night,
Saturday.
good night. So you're inside, Lisa? Yes, you're inside. So people, is Real Talk live on a Friday night, evening, however you want to put it. And the topic of the hour is, for the ladies, is the guy you are with right now, Mr. Right. So do you think that your husband, your boyfriend is Mr. Right? That is the topic of the hour. Right? So sometimes in life, people, they get a partner, they might feel comfortable, they may not, things might happen, and then they realize, this is not the one, or this is the one.
Yourself for that. Don't worry. You see this Lisa all here? Yeah. All it doesn't know it. Will
Hmm.
it be pleasant night,
Right.
pleasant
Good
evening,
afternoon,
pleasant morning?
children.
Yeah? So when we come back, which the topic call it?
Is the
Which the topic?
guy you're with right now, Mr. Right? That's like a question for the ladies. But I want to know from the fellas if they
Ladies
think they
and
are Mr. Right.
gentlemen, place in
If
the
it
comment
is,
section. When
they
we
are the
come back
knight
on
in
it,
shining armor.
I want to know if he right or if he ain't right. Yeah?
You know, listen for Papa, eh? Triple no. On the live.
Good night, Seema. Good night. Right, so top question for the ladies. Is the guy you with Mr. Right? Whether it be a husband, a boyfriend, well, a significant other, is he the right guy for you? Do you think he's the right guy for you? So, Lisa, do you think you're with a Mr. Right at this point in time?
I know I am with Mr. Right. I know I'm with Mr. Right. Because there's no looking for the one again. I'm settled
So,
there.
because you're looking
Because
for no
really,
one, that means he's. So, what makes him Mr. Right?
because we have everything that I wanted in him that I look
So,
for personally. I don't want to discuss what it is, but
I mean, we have to know. So, because we have a video to show you later, eh? So, everybody, Mr.
mhm.
Right, might be, a little bit different. So, what is your version of Mr. Right?
I would say from my point of view, the way he treats me, the way he
Mm-hmm.
treats my kids, the way he treats my parents, the way he talks to my mom, the way he talks to my parents with respect, the way
Mm-hmm.
if you have to talk to Roja once, I didn't talk to Roja in front of me, he talked to Roja like a man in his room, talk to Naomi and my point of view, he treats me really nice when he go out, he respects me a lot. When he go out, he said, I'm his queen, I'm his everything,
Mm-hmm.
and when we go out, we always hold each other hand, we hug up each other walking, you know, probably give
Right.
each other a kiss on the cheeks and thing, and how we engage now, the love is much stronger, you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we enjoy each other company, everything that I expect, you know, I always say I want somebody like my dad. So he's just like my dad, you know,
He's just like
everything.
your dad.
Hmm.
All right,
And
all
I used
right.
to keep telling my dad I want somebody just like him.
Okay.
Mm.
So
So
Lisa always
I am,
wanted somebody just like her dad, people. So your
because
dad set the standard.
I watch how my dad treats my mom from growing up, eh? From now to then.
Right.
He never
Mm-hmm.
disrespect her, he never curse her, he will be vexed, but he never curse her when my brother and I going out or when I'm with my kids. No,
Yeah.
I've never seen disrespect. He always hugging up when they walking in the mall, they always holding hands because they got married very young, 22, 21, and it's about
Right.
57 years they together, so
Right.
I want to
Right.
follow that in that example, like my parents, you know,
Mm-hmm.
You
so
know, get
I want to show my kids that, I want to show my kids
chica,
that, that
chica,
is how life supposed to be,
hold
you
hand and
know.
thing. Lisa, you holding hand and thing,
Yes, anymore.
yeah? You holding hand and
And
thing?
you, and you hold hand too?
Oh, boy, I ain't like that whole hand thing, boy. That whole hand thing all about me, really. I ain't like that whole hand thing so much, eh?
Since, since the
But
first year we
anyway,
met, yeah, holding
anyway,
hands, hugging up each other
anyway,
and walking around
it's
your waist.
amazing.
Sometimes my hand will be in his back pocket, just, mm-hmm.
Then like you find out to skip your back. There's like
Yeah,
a
boy. Yeah, boy. I
when
feel
it's
Is
that.
that the
stepping,
holding
it's
hands thing?
stepping.
That I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So people, if you don't join us, Lisa is telling us she's on that. Place in the comment section. What is the Mr. Right? Big up, team, man. Big up everybody on the
So
left.
I thank God for somebody good in my life. I thank him every day, every yeah.
Nice, nice.
So what is the exact question to the ladies? I want to get this thing right. So when I start to pong,
You see this, Sharon? Wait.
I'm ponging for left to right. Right? Mr. Right. Ladies, place in the comment section. What is the criteria that Mr. Right falls under? Chica, let me hear you, Mr. Right. So, like, yeah.
How my Mr. Right songing?
Mr. Right, what's the criteria for the Mr. Right? So if, let me see, yeah, a little bit. If, let's say, one of your students asks, so Naomi asks, Auntie,
Mm-hmm.
you know, sometimes she might want to tell she mother. So she might say, Auntie, Chamika, when she get a little older, what do you think I should look for in a man? What are some of the characteristics?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a guy that is ambitious and he actually seeing him making strides. He not just talking about it, but he acting. So the doing is a real important thing because people is real ham out, right? The other thing is he must be respectful to himself because he can't be respectful to you if he's not respectful
Exactly.
to himself.
So hold
Right?
on. Just hold on.
You say, well, hold on. You tell me to list my thing here, you know.
So ambition come before over 4 feet.
You
What's that?
talking, you ask me about the character. You ask me about no height and nothing. You
But
talking about the
because
character
he
Well, I'm
could
only
of the
changing up the topic,
man.
man.
no, because
Oh, though,
he could be
you're
ambitious,
speaking.
he could be ambitious, he could be hardworking, he could be all these nice things.
But
But
I finish
remember,
this my characteristics.
all right, go ahead, go ahead.
Right.
Yeah,
He
ambition.
must also be, yeah, ambitious, respectful to
Right,
himself and others.
nice.
Right? To
Exactly.
himself and others.
Right.
Right? He must show strength
Oh Lord,
and courage.
in the
Because
face of
if it is, yes,
nice
strength and courage.
chica, I listen.
Uh-huh.
I go out my thing,
The
man. I
other
get
thing that he must also have is patience
big up
and
Keisha.
Exactly.
patience and understanding. Good evening, Keisha.
Keisha,
Patience
please in
and
the comment
understanding.
section, what is your characteristics for an ideal man, the man, Mr. Right?
Right? We
Mr.
know sometimes, the tolerance level, the patience might run out at times, but and you know that for the most part, he will be able to listen to what it is, and have that understanding now and just don't blow things off the rocker, right? So we're saying ambitious, yeah, ambitious, respectful,
Nice.
strength,
Nice.
courage,
Nice. What about the height though?
patience,
Come
understanding,
on.
right? And we
Real
working
talk.
with that, that determined, and we know that
Come on,
sometimes women will say, yes, I want the man to be honest, but women, if it is in no or honesty, when we say we ask for an honest man, we want an honest man at all rounder. Not you want him to lie and tell you, yes, baby, you're looking good, and you know you're not looking good right now. Yeah,
You say,
baby, nah, you ain't poor, no wait to know.
so you
Right?
want him to
When
to
it gets
tell
in the
you.
honesty, you have to take it the
So if he find the
full
good
thing.
can get
So
him
it's not
to
the
go,
love
he
and peace of the
can
man,
get
but the whole man.
right? So if the good getting too big already, he could tell you, girl, I find it take the pump, not the Lexus. If he
Yes.
find the
Let
jeep,
us
he
work on
find
it.
it why?
Let us work on it together.
How I
You
working on
Hello,
understand?
good evening.
big up
Evening.
the valley on the inside, man. So now they watch that, that
Let
shark
us
bite
work.
on our side back. That shark bites are bite too. What's that is
Thank you,
when you
thank
send
you.
that shark bites running out there, I guess the other thing is that shark bites, but yeah,
Thank you, thank you.
that's fine. That's fine. But I don't mama guy people, I just tell you if it's right or if it's right. Right. Yeah.
How
So
you tell me my fish rotten right if it's in rice?
hey, you got someone on Lions Den.
So Keisha is
When you
saying
come
yes,
back.
he can be honest all wrong. Yes? Because they can't want the man in pieces. So when they ask him for Mr. Right, gosh, I don't really like this part about him, right? Because it's going to have things that he may not really like or he may not be able to tolerate, right? So when you can't take him in pieces. Yeah. So I don't know if I leave it right. So less ambitious, respectful, strength, courage, patience, understanding. What's the next thing I was
Mm-hmm.
saying? Understanding. What's the next one, Lisa? I forget my list there.
Right?
Hey, honest. Not
Ambitious,
talking right. Honest. Yeah, ambitious is the
honesty.
first thing, right? And we don't want no softy man, right? We want that the man is strong, standing firm, and he know what he about. Not one who ain't too sure what he is and who he is. Yeah.
Or you're not
So
sure what you want
people,
in life or who you want in life.
oh, who he is. As a matter of fact, some people really don't know who they are, He has to know what he
True.
about, right? Just as we ladies, we asking for them, but we have to make sure that we are Miss Right or Mrs. Right. Yes. So, ladies, the topic is the guy you are with right now, Mr. Right. And our next thing, um, yeah. So Keisha is saying that he must be clean and neat. Yeah, so
Yes.
Lisa, Keisha is adding that one to the list. Clean and neat and supportive, right? Because they don't want a man who just he in business now. He needs to be supportive as well. So Sonali, what are your criteria for your Mr. Right?
Um, well, all those attributes that you called, that would be his characteristics. Um, it also have the physical as well.
All right,
Tall.
so get to the physical career. So I give the what people call the what we call in that the social aspect of things, personalities and stuff. Next thing, the man mustn't be grumpy, grumpy. He must be able to have a pleasant smile on your face. Because I don't like screw up face. So make sure you have a
True.
pleasant, decent smile. That we can look at your face and not if your face looking angry, it must be for a reason. It can't be screw up whole time and you're vexed right through. Right. So
That's
Sonali
a
going to
to
give us the
know.
physical attributes now. Right.
The physical attributes, must be taller than me. That's first and foremost. I ain't asking for no Mr. World or Mr. Universe or anything, but pleasant features to look at, good features to look at. I would say slim built, at least slim, muscular built. I ain't want all of that because I ain't for stretching my hands all that far. Good dental, honestly and truly, must have good dental. Those fully whites have to be in a kind of order.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else? What else?
Personal hygiene.
Well, yeah, the personal hygiene, the clean and neat and all of that will come in, like what teacher said.
Listening to all you carefully.
And I didn't really think about it, but that is what I could just get off the top of my head.
Right.
Uh-huh. So if you're now joining us, ladies and gentlemen, what is the characteristics of this Mr. Right? Well, they're hot out here. Lisa?
Well, it ain't gonna take nothing for somebody to be taller than me, so I wouldn't even bother say that.
Where's the number one characteristic? What is something that they have here compromising for? They all kind of Mr. Universe.
Oh, you can't be smoking no cigarettes and no thing. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I can't compromise.
It had to have
There are no smoking zone.
Maybe no smoking zone. So the
No
man
smoking.
he gave you what you
No
want, this kind of body, he taking the pulse.
smoking. That is not right. Because I can't, that sense.
Right, so we have a video to take a look at, and then you all ladies will comment on what this person is saying about Mr. Right and finding the characteristics and all you good stuff.
This video, Lord. It's still on this video.
Let's take it, please. Let's take it. Let's take it. Hopefully. Yeah.
You're looking for Mr. Right, your soulmate, the yang to your yang. In this video, I'm going to tell you about how to go about finding your soulmate and how to recognize him when he does appear. Hi, I'm Lucy Goldman from Love Learnings. We take the best relationship advice and dating advice out there and synthesize it into short videos right here on YouTube. We've done the research so you don't have to. Click that subscribe button for a brand new video every week. So, what is a soulmate? They're that one person in the world who can treat you how you deserve to be treated, inspire you to be the best version of yourself, and accept you no matter what. They fill your stomach up with butterflies and your heart with a powerful warmth that can never be extinguished. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this Mr. Right doesn't actually exist. The truth is a whole lot more complicated. But don't worry, I'm going to give you a blueprint on how to go about creating that perfect harmony within yourself. So when someone worthy of your love and attention does come along, you'll be able to embrace them with no hesitation. First, let's talk about the concept of a soulmate. The term itself dates back to 1822 in a letter from poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge, in which he says, "To be happy in married life, you must have a soulmate." The idea of every human having a perfect counterpart who will complete them goes a great deal further. Plato quotes the poet Aristophanes as saying the following on the subject of soulmates. When one meets his other half, the actual half of himself, the pair are lost in an amazement of love, friendship, and intimacy, and one will not be out of the other's sight, even for a moment. Far be it from me to criticize Plato, but a lot has changed since 400 BC. We now have somewhat a better understanding of ourselves and our place within the universe. We've come to understand the importance of critical thinking and individual perspective. What I'm trying to do with this video is offer my own perspective on romantic love. What you take from it depends on you. I think the idea that there's a perfect person for each of us suggests that there's one set version of ourselves that never changes. We're just one half waiting for someone to complete us. Not only does this disregard everyone who isn't interested in marriage, for those of us who are looking for long-term love, this is a very disheartening way to look at the world. It can lead us to put our lives on hold, just waiting for this soulmate so we can finally become our true selves. I think about it differently. To me, life is a process of change. You really do have the power to be whoever you want to be, and even if you don't choose to strive and grind and change your situation, you're changed, matured, and weathered by the natural course of your life. Does this mean that we can't find romantic love that's powerful and long-lasting? Of course not. I'm suggesting that the people we choose to love are even more important than some hypothetical soulmate. We fall for people throughout our lives in different ways, with different levels of intensity and for different periods of time. These people teach us more about who we are, who we want to be, and what we want out of life. Relationships come and go, but just because one person didn't turn out to be our Prince Charming doesn't mean they weren't a valuable part of our life. What does this mean for our search for Mr. Right? It means that we can stop judging every romantic encounter against this invisible yardstick. Take every day as it comes and don't try to force a relationship to fit a certain set of guidelines. Think about your first kiss. Looking back, I'm sure you're glad you're not married to that person and living in the suburbs. But do you wish it never happened? Probably not. It's just one part of what makes you who you are today. And I think of every relationship in that way. Seeing things in this way is liberating. When you know that you're enough on your own, you can finally stop waiting and just start living. So what does this look like in practice? Well, the truth, it's different for every person, but the first step is letting go of this idea that there's one perfect person out there who will make everything better. Then it's about focusing on building a life for yourself that's perfect for you, even while you're single. If you can be that best version of yourself, the person you've always wanted to be, you'll set free from desperation and loneliness. When you know exactly what it is that you want out of life, you can see exactly what you want out of a relationship. You won't be beholden to the ideas of society, your family, and your friends about what a relationship is supposed to look like, and you'll be able to build relationships that give you exactly what you want and what you need, regardless of what people think. I guess what I'm saying is stop searching for that soulmate and just start searching for yourself. You'll be surprised at what you might find. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes. So that video. What you already saying there?
At first, I thought she was on the real shit from the start, but I agree with everything she said coming down to the end. Like, really and truly, why wait to be with the perfect person? So be your best self even while you're single or no. And when she started, my first thing was like, so, okay, if it is I'm waiting on a soulmate, so what if my soulmate had died a couple of years ago or 50, 100 years ago? If I was still waiting on my soulmate and my soulmate don't come live life and dead, what I was to do?
Exactly.
So,
So, yeah, that is thing. Long story short, people, what you really saying is I no Mr. Right or no Miss Right out there, and just go with the flow. Make sure that you on a real good page, and maybe you'll find that person who will create a very wonderful relationship with you. Because some people really sit waiting. They might be like, oh, I waiting for most times you'll hear people talking about the waiting for God to send the right husband for them. So how long are you gonna be sitting waiting for that Mr. Right that you created up in your head? And then you have all these criterias. It have some people list the man, it has some people, the person must be a virgin, they must have a house, or they must be, they must have some sort of wealth, this, that, and the other. And then sometimes they really wouldn't be able to get everything that on a list. Or you might have all the personality and everything in the man, and then it have he not tall, as I go say, so on to the man height, or let us say the man size. You understand? So, or you don't want a person living in that community, but the person who living in that particular area have everything else on a list, except where he living, or except the job that he has. Because some people don't like serviceman. Hi, Keisha. So Keisha say, what I learned about life is a couple have to create the best relationship together. Yeah, so it's really about working together and wanting that relationship to work. Because sometimes some people think that person good for them and the person not good for them, and no, they will be good for somebody else. Or you're not good for a person. You understand? I might say, no, I'm real good. I am a, you're thinking good person and a good for
You know, the
everybody,
interesting part
but
of
it's
this,
not so.
interesting part of this thing, Olin. I like what the lady say, in the event. Because your first kiss. All remember the first kiss. Place in the comment section, ladies. The ladies on the panel, do you remember your first kiss and realize it had that scenario with the lady in the video now? Do
It
you
wasn't
remember
the
the
lady in the
first
video, was
kiss?
it?
And I want to let me be honest, what the first kiss, a good kiss, a while to die. Well, if you like, I tell you, I don't wait for it. Well, if you say down there,
Do you remember your first kiss, Lion?
boy, I remember that like it was yesterday. Yeah. I was so young then, I was in preschool. The good
Well,
old days.
yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Do you remember the first kiss, ladies and gentlemen? And it's your Mr. Right now. And one thing I realized that we forgot is that the pocket had to be right, Lisa. Lisa.
Ah,
So let me don't forget that. Because when, as my partner say, things are on low, run, you don't think they're on low? Are on low. All third week in the month. Lisa, let's talk to me now, boy. Let me be real. Imagine if I had ambitious, see that thing. And they can't even get a maxi price gone up, and you can't get final message of taxi.
Why you so?
Things
Wait,
are on.
what wrong with P1 and P2?
Oi, don't give me
it
that.
depends on the distance, and you got to
But
jump in
then, but
something.
not you want to be.
If my great grandmother and them had to
There's
walk to
a
go to
bit too
school
far.
kind of thing, and them
There's
was
so
On
living
far
the
far.
in the stand for that.
on the ten, Sonali, on the Ten Commandments, and then they're there to survive.
Listen,
Exactly, Moses and them walked through the desert for 40 days. I don't think them
it's
always
a
had to
minute.
be a camel
Let's
and things for all the time, you know.
right.
Oh,
So we come out of the unknown world and we back to the real world now. We out of la. So ladies, place in the comment section if the pocket along with all these niceties that you all placed in, Is
I could give my point of view.
give me any. Oh, now wait. Let's make sure to the pocket. And listen.
All right, honestly, I didn't have no first kiss in school, in primary school, preschool, never, because I always want to keep myself a standard when I finish school, right? Because I was school prefect and the library prefect, right?
Kiss, second kiss was in preschool, third
My
kiss in
first, no. My
but I
first kiss, my first, my first kiss is when I started to work. I met a friend of mine
you
that
met
used to
a
work at,
friend.
I don't know if you all know Chicken Unlimited across there used to be bottom of high street long time.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see if
I
I
was
see
doing
I will
customer.
have time. Careful. Go ahead.
He was a
Yeah,
chef in
Felicia.
Chicken Limited, right?
Right.
I was a hairdresser thing, right? And one I going up this step and every time you always give a bye bye and a flushing and things. That's might have a trend, eh? So you know, I was 28 years, no, not 20, 23, 23,
Yes, a young
right?
man.
Started to work and stuff. But he was older than I am because I was 23 and he was like 30, 32, 33 around there, right?
At good age.
And every time I go upstairs, this boy only watching me and smiling like guy, smiley boy, and I get vexed.
No me
So
either.
one day, the courage, I just went up this step with a little child, one of my boss daughter. So kill him dead, he thought was my child, eh?
Right.
So, um, oh my goodness. And
And then how did this happen, Lisa? How it happened? You went to buy chicken? You went there. You got to be
oh God, don't,
I don't know.
Shalanda, so we got that Shalanda rush it now. Let me talk now.
Let me get the full story now, man.
Oh, jeez, man. I can
And
tell you for 2 seconds. I went behind the palm tree and I kissed again. Let me go. See how quick? Let me go.
Shalanda, you want me to say let me shut up.
I listen.
Right. So I went out with my boss daughter, so you feel I'm a child, right? But
Right.
he realized no, he thought I was my child. But I
Nice.
didn't tell him nothing because he find the child cling on to me, and stuff. So when the next time I went back upstairs and after I buying lunch and I talking and laughing, real smiling. Then he come out here, I real love your smile. I said, excuse me, I love your smile. He said, we could have some, you want an ice cream? So I told him, yes. So we went and somebody glass and we watching everybody walking up High Street there, it's getting a little view and thing. And
So what the
I
trial
went and
was
had
at
ice
this
cream.
time? You carry back the trial or the trial was
No,
still there?
no, the next day I went back up with all the child.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we talk it to me, he loved my smile, he loved have a nice shape, everything, but he loved my smile. He just loved my smile. Every time he come and sit down and see me by front of the doors, everything hairdressing girlfriends, he loved to see me smile and thing and he thing. So we talking and thing and all of that and he told me he'll wait for me so I could wait for you when you finish work and thing. I said no problem. So he came and meet me and thing, smelling nice thing, went by the barber and trim and thing, come back and meet me. And I had like my handbag and I had like, like it's like a little bag at the side with all your whatever lunch, whatever. So he hold that for
Mm-hmm.
me. Then he went across on the other side and I just see his hands, he had to hold my hand. Well, So he said, let me take a walk on the promenade now, no long time. He said, call the promenade, it's
Couple
called by the
Avenue.
couple zone. So, first thing I know about the couple zone and we talking, man, he watching with my eyes and thing, and I like, why you watching with my eyes like this? He starts to laugh. So when I turned my cheeks so towards him, that's there and when the kiss started, the first kiss was nice. It was really nice and thing, and we talking, hug off, the usual, first time thing. Because remember, I was more into my school and thing. I didn't have boyfriend also in school, right? So, um, the first kiss was kind of yucky, yes, but in the end, it was nice. And he said, you want me to walk back down with you to get a taxi? I think he wait till taxi by the taxi stand there, but I'm a high street somewhere there. And before when he kind of kissed me and thing, and when he walked in, he turned
So
back
you
and
get
watched it and
20 kiss on that
smiling.
first outing?
I get kiss and I get hickey. This hickey on my neck. I say, Lord.
Papa, you kiss on Nicky on the
So
first outing. Papa,
and by
you.
the promenade, right? And hickey on my neck and well. And when he put me in the can thing, he only watch it back and watch it and blushing and smiling and I go home in my bed, I studying this kiss, I studied, you know. Next when I get up smiling, hey mommy, so you smiling so? Hey my father, leave the girl now. So when I touch my mother said, where's that on your neck? I said, mommy, girl, when Jeff sing here, Jeff sing here, my neck, but she said, so big. She said, my father, well, that Jeff, hear my father say, well, that Jeff real flying over your gold chain. So, the next day I went to work, the next day I get up, if I get up early, I pulled up my face, nice. I put on a nice hair piece to my hair. My hair was longer, but it's like to roll it up now and put my piece on thing. And my boss and one thing, so Lisa blush. She said, Lisa, what is that on your neck? So one of my girlfriend bust my file. The chef in Chicken Limited now, they walk home and ting ting and ting 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 and all that. So when I came
So
to work that when I came to work that day, the next day he brought lunch for me. Stand up and talk. When he done, he kissed me again. Say, my boss, Papa, yo. But
so Lisa, so this guy still around in the same.
well, honestly, when I played Juve a couple of years, I played with that band, and I did not know he was on the truck playing. All that time I didn't have them showing us yet, eh? I didn't have Roshan and Nami. And he
So
was
Oh,
the
so
playing
you
music.
see him a long time.
actually
Huh?
pizza fries. Actually pizza with our fries and a coleslaw. And let me get
She was such a celeb. Never saw.
let me yeah, hold on there.
No, with an ice cream for dessert. Let me not forget the ice cream.
Yeah. So when I came in the Juve, I'm my friend Lisa, they're not looking like your friend. I said, I don't think so. No, when he came off his truck, I remember all that time I gym, real strong in gym, and on the train saying no. And
Lisa, this kiss real affect your mind. You know, you talking about
Yeah.
this so eh?
and
She ain't here. She say it was
and
a good kiss. It was
I
a
don't
real
know.
good kiss with a
afterwards
hickey and everything, you know.
This ideal man,
and
man talking about here, that kiss. So
and
people you can limited. Be very careful not to go too close to the glass section. A lot of
yeah.
things
So but
happen.
and then oh God, Sri Lanka, I forgot I was gonna say no.
That is
Yeah, the man was on the truck. He came off the truck. He wasn't sure if it was him
Right, he
coming
came
down
off
from
his
the
Juve
motor.
truck. Right.
Yeah.
And when he came he hugged up and kissed me again and
but
talked to me one side.
second, third, fourth kiss.
It's real kiss, you know.
I plenty
And he
kisses.
keep
So
telling me,
just thing on the neck.
So if you don't know, that's all. This is really about your ideal man, ladies. In the video, so you know the lady spoke about the first kiss. Do you remember it? You place in the comment section if you remember your first kiss. So, Ali,
Yeah.
you went to get it.
No, sir. My first kiss was in first year. First year, second year. Somewhere around there. First year, second year.
You know, if parents really knew what was doing at them ages.
I would not be alive today.
The first.
Uh,
Shanika, I say if we still see each other, well, we have both gone our separate ways, but when we see each other, we give each other right and thing. He with somebody and I with
mm-hmm.
somebody now. We
Right.
give each other that respect. I'm engaged, she's engaged to get married also, you know. So we give each other that is, yeah, that is. So when he see me, he always blushing still,
Papa,
yeah.
So is
That
there
kiss had
Mr.
a long
Right
lasting effect, boy.
now? I think it's Mr. Right now.
Yeah, Lisa said she has
Yeah,
a
so now,
Mr. Right. She ain't looking for
yeah,
nobody. She don't have him already.
Mr. Right
yeah,
now.
exactly.
Interesting. So she can tell me about this bus ride coming up now.
Alright, people. Bus ride in August. Mid-August. Yes. We'll be on the Mackerson bus. You know.
Yay!
As I say, put on wherever you feel comfortable in.
Don't say that. Don't
Wherever
say
you feel
that.
comfortable in. If
No,
you want
no,
to come in
People
here,
comfortable is
I
something.
don't for lion waiting for a ride.
I coming out hot. Don't say
alright,
hairstyle.
Lisa.
Lion just
Lisa
counting
coming
down
out
till
hot.
August. He can't wait for that ride.
So if you want to know what we're talking about, people, later on in the month we'll be giving you all the exact date. But if you want to know what we're talking about, it's something like Push back on it.
Yes.
You all could always participate. So,
Sonali, you ready too for the bus ride?
I coming on hot. Because first of my going Salibi.
Yes, Celebia, not Salibia, Celebia, ma'am.
What you saying
Right?
Salibi?
I don't know. It's Celebia we going. Yes. Right, so we're going to just have a nice time, right? Nice time. That's what we're going to do. Have a nice time. Adults, cooler event, not no children or anything. That's the time where the mothers and the fathers could de-stress, free up the self. Yes, that's the time for that. Just before, well, middle say, you know, you have enough time, you know, when they get back out to school in September, you're in the right frame of mind.
Just make sure and buy all the school books from early so they have money for bus ride.
Yeah, that is all. Make sure they buy all the books when all they get the book list week after next week. Set aside that money, set aside the money for your bus ride. Yeah. That's how we running. And we will be having some sessions on the hill, San Fernando Hill, you know, to get everything in order now. So whoever wants to talk and tighten up wherever, it have things for you all here. You'll just hit the WhatsApp button if you want a little dietary intervention, meal plan. Just, you know, hit the WhatsApp button and we will get at you all. Yeah, we will get at you all. Lisa, where is up here? Yes, people, so look out for the little, you know, the little winery to get in shape because we're going whole day. Yeah, whole day, and tomorrow night, ladies' night, how to keep your man. Yeah, we had them ladies, I don't know if they were treating the fathers nice last week, but everybody was a little bit busy last week, Saturday, so we decided that this Saturday we'll be discussing how to keep your man. Yeah, how to keep your man. So, Lion, you telling people anything before we wrap up this thing? So, we saying here that really and truly,
don't worry.
no mister.
Don't
Right,
worry.
so no miss right and no love up
Don't
yourself.
worry. I believe there is a Mr. right now
Mm-hmm.
on the block. You know what I mean? Work with what you have, ladies.
Work with what you have, exactly.
Work with what you have. Right? Sometimes the demon you know is better than the angel you don't know. Yeah, God, you always say that
No,
sometimes.
we're not promoting abusive relationships, eh?
Yeah. Work it up. Yeah, work it up. Because they don't abuse this common all kind of form. That's the next line. Right?
Yeah.
So I see Lisa upside down me. Right?
And
So we have Sonali again if you all interested in the shark bites or they're not shark bites, I'm not talking about that shark bites. And all they do is the treats and the key, boy. No, we you know we taking with time because you can't overdo all the treats, but it's going to take a little thing. Right? You can't go wild because you find yourself the man goes to talk about your food bar and all that. Right? So yeah, we reached to that stage. Only remember it at the top up. That top up so dread that I don't know. It sell itself, right? So we have the online top up, Digicel be mobile, or messaging page. We have the treats, Friday we just kind of treat myself.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I feel the shark bites could be a little Friday. I know. I gotta talk to the chef below. Eh? Yeah. Right. Ladies' night is what you think? What we have then, ladies'
How
night?
to keep your man.
Ay, ay, ay. So, Dali? Dali, they were?
Should I hear?
How to keep the man.
Okay.
Are you sure about that, boy? Are you coming? Are you coming loaded, boy? Chica?
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was nice to know big up yourself, your whole self, and your
Yeah.